What's up once again? Gloom Birdie in the place to be. The Gloom Birdie compound, of course. It's not very large, but guess who's in charge at this particular residence? Gloom Birdie. I like it. Sounds like home. Because, well, kinda is. Anyway, so what's up? How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Hopefully, everything is going just fine and dandy. I am getting ready to go do some volunteer work here in a little bit at a local food bank I volunteer at. I've been doing it for like 6 years now or something like that. And it's very rewarding. I feel like I'm contributing to my community, and it makes me feel good on the inside about myself. It's always good to feel good about yourself, right? So I am recuperating. My back is getting better. If anybody is saying prayers for me, I appreciate the positive vibes. And you know, positivity. It's a powerful, powerful presence to put up with. So, you know, I'm enjoying this coffee talk game. I'm enjoying my Xbox. I didn't know that I would ever be an Xbox guy. I really didn't. I thought that I would remain PlayStation loyal, Sony loyal. Um, I watch Sony Entertainment all the time, and I used to play Sony Entertainment games all the time. I was somewhat of a fanboy, if you will, but you know, over the last two generations, and even the original Xbox, I have an original Xbox that I've been saving. Um, to one day display when I clean up my house. I mean, it's not a mess, but there's really no, I see a spot in this room right now where I could put it on display. Um, and it's probably best on display, right? Rather than just sitting in a box, not doing anything. Got to show that puppy off. That's first gen. Anyway, um, you know, in many respects, the new Xbox Series X reminds me a lot of the first gen Xbox. It's large and in charge, right? Um, it's got some nice specs on it, and there's all kinds of updates. I've had one for about, I guess, a year and a half now, maybe going on a year and a half. Um, and I lucked out and got the Xbox All Access Pass. The Xbox All Access Pass is excessively harmonious to anyone's budget. Um, it allows me for like $36 a month to get Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and have an Xbox Series X. Came with a controller, comes with everything all integrated. So you turn it on, you've already got your Game Pass Ultimate built in. Um, I'm about to finish paying it off, which is nice. And so I don't know what I'm going to do from there. But Xbox is definitely where it's at right now. Um, you've got the ability to remotely play your console. Like say you buy a Series X. I believe you can do this on Series S too. Remote play your console. And so like you're on your phone, you've got Game Pass, or you've got not the Game Pass app, you've got the Xbox app. You go to remote play, and anywhere you have internet, you can play your Xbox with, adequate internet. And you don't even have to have Game Pass or Game Pass Ultimate to do that. That's a little known secret, right? Nobody really talks about that. So how spectacular is that? I don't know that you can do that with a PlayStation 5. I mean, if you're in the same house, right? On the same internet, but you don't have to do that. You don't have those restrictions with Microsoft. And think about all the restrictions that you have, you know? Think about that in comparison. You want to be able to play, you know, just maybe give that Game Pass Ultimate um a a shot. Just get it for cloud and don't get a console yet and just test out on your PC or on um, a connected device with the Xbox app and Game Pass app and play. Or you could just, I think you have to have an Xbox and Game Pass app, but you play it through Game Pass Cloud and test it out, play some new games. Maybe that's the route you take instead of getting a console. But at least you're getting the content and you're getting the variety and diversity and variety. You're getting a spectrum of tech, you know? And you'd be surprised if you're into indie games. If you're into indie games, I'm telling you, there's so much content that hits the Game Pass environment. There's so much content on there right now. Like I'm playing Coffee Talk here in a second, right? And I would call it kind of an indie game. I mean, not all pixel art games are indie games, but this is a very, very wonderfully crafted piece of software on a ultimately superior piece of hardware, right? There are better. I mean, for price point, you can't get better than an Xbox Series X and Game Pass. You could maybe hit the price point even harder and take one step below and play it on Series X. You know, I don't know, but this is a shameless plug from me because I love the. Maybe you've seen my clip where I talk about sleeping with my Xbox. But I just wanted to be friends. You know, the relationship is too important to me to lose. You know, with something like that. Okay, let me get to the game. What time is it? I don't even know if I have time anymore. Yeah, I've got time. Okay, welcome. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE, FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creature you would consider to be alien in nature? Hmm, I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend it better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. There are superior creatures. They are superior creatures, after all. Thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care. On your way. Phew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Good evening, Gloomy. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Your drink's ready. Ooh. This looks really fresh. I call it Marrakech, inspired by its origin. Zgabadooba wah wah wah, yeah yeah, habadoo wah, dabadoo, ha, zip, dabadoo, bo, wabada, nabanana, wadaja. Marrakech in Morocco. Ibadoo wop bop way, zabadoo wah wah wah. I hear the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my. Hibano, hedo wow no bodo. It's warm, but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the teh tarik. Here's your order. Huh? Is there anything wrong? More like, is there anything right? Because it's not what I ordered at all. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix it for you. No need. Make sure it doesn't happen again, okay? Oh, will do. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please, see your family get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that, for guilt is something that also bothers me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation, healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this. So don't worry about me, okay? Getting used to the unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it fast before they give your spot to another indie. I I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then. And the event's even in Seattle? You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry and also senior journalists. I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's Babadoo Wah, yeah, wah, wah. It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Jabba do weebo, lemon wa wappa do wa. Every game has its own market, you know, and you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Huffed. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. Hmm. That one is a problem. Yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight, showing my baby to the public. I just can't imagine the horror. You know what? Huh. So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. I'll come with you. Yeah. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free, then you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booze? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But, I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Oh, okay. Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now let's see. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Gloomy. What's wrong? Wabadoo way no woo 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 zabadoo zabadoo wabadoo wabadoo nabadoo wabadoo wabadoo zabadoo wabadoo wabadoo manama nama hey 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 zabadoo yamano huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform a Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are backups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes! And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. Add a little something something here. Little flower in a clouded sky. Your sweet hot chocolate is ready. Thank you. How is it? Mmm, not bad. It's not special, but it's enough. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Didn't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here. But we cannot just limit ourselves to this place. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Gloomy. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? I might suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara. Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take a Spanish Sahara. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad? Yes. Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me because make me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too? What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing. You're just too young to understand. This makes me make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, not no one. No one. I know, but give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know what? You know that? You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please, go home. Relax. And don't ever come to this studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away, and it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Excuse me for a moment, Gloomie. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. None of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I could do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? Nay, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Gloomy, we're leaving. Hopefully you had a good time. Thank you for your drinks, as usual. Please take care on your way home. I guess that's all for two. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you all right, sir? Sir? Oh, yes, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she's all right. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Ha! Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s, and they still were enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my blah, blah, blah. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially. They were crazy about their idols, to the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families, and the men. They were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way, and they sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. Before It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do now for a living? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry? They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home. Two. Are you going to be all right by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Gloomy. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. All right then. Goodbye. Ginger latte, warm energy boost for perfect for a cold evening. Thursday, October 1st, 2020. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Rachel Florentia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gail Naiman and something Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. Start the day. Okay. Sorry, we're not open yet. All right. Well, that's going to be it for now. I got to go. I'm supposed to be there at 10. I got to drive across town, which is not too far. It's about a 10-minute drive, so I'll be a couple minutes late. Um, and I got to man the computers. So the goal is to not be sedentary and to fill orders and work the computers and do all the jobs there today to stay busy so that my back doesn't get sore. All right. And I'm enjoying this playing games standing up. It's really productive. Um, Helps me move around and use my muscles. I mean, geez Louise, I'm an old man. Not really. I'm not an old man. I just haven't been exercising like I should. I miss that the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S don't have some form of movement like games, like Connect, like to be able to move around and exercise because that would be fun for competition. Anyway, um, have a wonderful day. And if you're tuning into a rerun, hopefully you're having a blessed one. If not, my positivity goes out for you. Hopefully you'll be rained upon with some divine nature, even if that is just rain and you enjoy the rain. All right, so um, stay amazing. Try to stay in tune with yourself and the universe. And do good things, people. Do good things. All right. Peace.